Now, to set up your YouTube ads account, you're actually going to need to go over and set up a Google Ads account so you can run YouTube ads through Google Ads. It's a little confusing, and there's some things that you need to know about when you're setting up your Google Ads account for the first time to make sure you set up not only your account with all the options that you want, but also make sure that Google doesn't instantly start wasting your money. Hey, I'm Jason, faith-based entrepreneur and marketing geek. Timestamps below to skip around the video as you work through creating your Google Ads account, as well as a link to our YouTube Ads playbook to help you with the research process and, of course, figuring out what on earth to say in your ads to actually get people to not only watch, but click and take the action that you want. So to set up your YouTube ads account, we're going to head over to ads.google.com. And so once we're here, we'll go ahead and click on Start Now, and we'll go ahead and log in with our Gmail or Google Workspace account. It doesn't have to be the same email that you use for your channel. And of course, you can always add and remove access later. So don't feel like you're locked in. Like if you use the wrong email here, it's just stuck forever, right? There's only actually one part of this process where we can't undo it. So we'll talk about that in a little bit here. So we'll go and click on Next, and I'll just say I logged in. And then you'll come to a page that looks something like this if you have ever tried to set up a Google Ads account before. So you might have a list of the different accounts you already have access to, or the accounts that you started setting up and haven't completed yet. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click on New Ads Account here. And then once I do, you're going to see one of two different pages. And because Google is constantly testing, there might be other pages as well. So I'm going to do my best to go through both processes so you can see how you can avoid the trick that Google essentially tries to put on every new advertiser, which is instantly start spending money before you are ready. So let's go ahead and go through process number one. So you might click Create New Account, and you might come to a page that looks something like this, where Google is going to try and help you set up a campaign right off the bat. Well, guess what? You're not ready yet, and you want all the features and access. You don't want Google to make decisions for you. This is your hard-earned cash. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on Create Account without a campaign. Then here, you're going to, of course, enter your information. Currency is the one thing you cannot change or undo. So make sure that it's on the right currency that you are going to be paying your Google Ads in. There's a better way to say that. But anyway, so I'll just go ahead and click on Submit here. No, I don't want performance tips or promotions. We all get plenty of emails. I say that as an email marketer. And then you can go ahead and click on Continue to your account. So once you get to a page that looks something like this, it means you're not only done setting up your ads account, but you're in what they call marketer mode or expert mode, and you have all of the features. Now, let's say, for instance, we're going to go back in time. You click this, and instead of the page we showed you before, we go ahead and go to a page something like this. You're going to want to click on Expert Mode. So once you click on Expert Mode, you'll be taken to a page like this. This is where you actually start setting up your campaigns, but don't do this yet because you want full control and access to Google Ads before they start spending your money. So we'll go ahead and click on Create an Account without a campaign. It'll ask for the same type of information. Make sure we say US dollar. No, we don't want marketing emails. We'll go and click on Submit, explore your account. And once you reach this page, you're good to go. So hopefully with whatever Google is doing right now, one of these two paths helps you get to a page that looks something like this. Now, before we start setting up your campaigns and all the bells and whistles, let's go ahead and go over three really important settings, especially when it comes to YouTube ads. So I'm actually going to hop over to one of my ads accounts here, and I'm going to click on Tools and Settings. First thing I want to show you is under Settings and Billing, you can go ahead and click here and you'll be able to update your payment information. So if you ever have a credit card expired, you want to update your banking information, you go ahead and do this here. Google is really not nice when it comes to them not getting paid. So I always make sure that I have at least two payment methods on file, because when they don't get paid, they just like shut down everything, and it can be a real mess and headache to get it turned back on, which is why I like using credit cards for this particular thing. Although do make sure you pay it off each month. All right, not a finance guru, whatever. So under Tools and Settings, we went to Billing. The next thing we want to do is, of course, connect our YouTube channel. So we'll go ahead and click on Linked Accounts here. And you'll see here that we have a bunch of options on different things that we can link up. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on YouTube for Manage and Link. You'll see here that I have two channels linked up already. And of course, if you want to link another one, all you need to do is click this plus button and drop in your channel URL, and you'll go through a simple process to verify that you have the authority to access that channel. Now, what's really cool is you can have multiple accounts connected to multiple channels and multiple channels connected to multiple accounts. So if you wanted to set up 3 different ad accounts for some reason and connect your channel to each one of them, you could, and vice versa. So you're not locked in. It's not a one-to-one relationship here. Or if you're doing a collaboration with another YouTuber or another business, you can, of course, ask for access to their channel, which is something sometimes influencers do. They'll get paid to essentially have their channel connected to another account, and then they can run ads to that channel's audience without having direct access to that YouTube channel. That probably doesn't matter at all. I think I'm rambling a little bit, so I'll go ahead and stop. I'll click on Tools and Settings here. And the other thing is Access and Security. This is going to be where you can come in and change the emails and people who have access, as well as, of course, change your access if you want to use a different account. And I said 3 things, but I realized there's one more step to take in order to make sure your Google Ads account is set up and ready to go for YouTube ads. And that's coming up to Tools and Settings one more time and coming down here to Content Suitability. Now, this used to be something you did on a campaign by campaign basis, but long story short, you want to click Expanded Inventory. This is going to allow you to run your YouTube ads across all the available videos on YouTube, whereas Standard or Limited, this is for big budget corporations who are really scared of having their ads show on anything that's remotely controversial or remotely not PC, right? So you want to click Expanded Inventory. This is actually going to lower your costs because you're going to be able to run your ads on videos that the big advertisers who are spending lots of money driving up the prices for the rest of us aren't willing to run ads on. So it's a really good idea to go ahead and click Expanded Inventory. Of course, they have tons of documentation here to help you understand what the difference is between this, but it's YouTube, so it's not like your video ad's going to run on something that's really bad or terrible. And so that's all there is to it, to setting up your YouTube ads account, aka your Google Ads account. And at this point, you're ready to start building your campaigns. So thank you so much for watching. Sincerely hope you got some value out of this video. Most importantly, you were able to sidestep some of the little traps Google has for us when setting up the ads account for the first time. Make sure you check out that link in the description to our YouTube ads playbook. It details exactly how we go through our research process, what to test first with YouTube ads, and of course, what to say in your ads using a simple 90-second script. So hit that like button, subscribe for more marketing guides just like this one, and until the next, keep building the business you love.